So ever since we started Rose and Bin Beauty, y'all have been enjoying the brushes. I'm so happy that y'all love them. It absolutely warms my heart. But there are two things that we get asked for. I'm talking endless inquiries about when we're gonna do one particular product. Okay, there's two, and you'll see the second one later. But the one of the most asked for and requested things, and that thing is, Sheila, we did this for you. Y'all asked, we did this. Y'all are concerned about the original Sheila, okay? The original Sheila, please just look at the quality. This was just a towel that I had, and it's not going anywhere. This is a relic, okay? This has got us to where we are, but I wanted y'all to have something better. So look at this, okay? Look at this quality. And it just pairs so nicely with the brushes, and then you just wipe it off and then you're good to go. You know how we switch between colors. And I wanted y'all to see that. Okay, look at this one. This one's so scratchy. I would never. And this one's so soft. I'm so excited. It warms my heart that it's another little piece of our daily tutorials and all of my content with y'all. It's just a little piece of me with you. I love it. Now I made it gray because I don't want to just see a bunch of staining. This is what I would have wanted. This is the Sheila that I would have wanted. And I'm just so excited for y'all to get it. Look how cute it is. I've had it forever. And I feel like this softer material and the way that it's designed does pair better with the brushes. So if you're wondering, did you retire the pink one? No, but I really like this one more. I love it. Okay, now Sheila can be your friend. It cracks me up. I love how with I don't want to even call this merch because this is a friend, but I love how most people do sweatshirts and t-shirts, and I'm like, we need a dirty makeup towel. That's so us. I want to do a yellow eye of some kind. I think I want to keep it pretty soft, and then I want to do a really soft yellow under eye too. I have some ideas. I told y'all. Semi-tame Tuesday. Now, if you already have your makeup towel, you have your makeup towel. But if you've been along the journey and you want a Sheila, now there's a Sheila. So it cracks me up. I love y'all. Y'all are so much fun, and y'all keep me fun because this is so me. A makeup towel named Sheila. And just, I mean, thanks for just being a community and a family here with me so we can have fun stuff. It's really heartwarming. Okay, let's do Semi-Tame Tuesday. Okay, the DMs are wild. Y'all are so funny. Some of y'all are buying multiples of Sheila. What are y'all doing? Putting them in your guest bathroom? I want to now. I want to put them up. Like, welcome to my home. All my towels, they're Sheila. Y'all are making me laugh so hard. So I'm going to do multiple looks with this palette, but I'm not going to go into the fun colors today, but I want the cooler tones, and I think that'll be really pretty with the yellow. You're going to have to trust the process. Let's start with just a touch of clean canvas. This is really important. I talk about it all the time. I don't want to mix these bases, so I'm going to take a tiny amount of clean canvas first because I want more of my skin tone, but full coverage from my socket to my brow bone. And this will really help the cooler tones show up a little bit more true. Not quite as true as they are in the pan because there is a little bit of warmth here, but a lot more true than using just the yellow everywhere. And I also wanted to keep everything matte and maybe add the Sparkle Balm on top after. And also, you know, I thought about doing maybe a shirt or something, and maybe I will later. I don't know. It doesn't really fit what we do. And maybe you're thinking a towel. I mean, I could have done a sweatshirt that you might have, you know, a couple years, but I feel like you're going to have this for such a long time. And it just becomes part of this ritual that we call makeup. And I just thought it was so much fun. And it's just something that's with you every single day. I don't think you would wear a shirt, the same shirt every single day, but you'll have this every day And I feel like we're a family here. And then when you go to sit down, you'll think of me. And honestly, it makes me emotional. It's so sweet. And then one day, no, I'm gonna cry. And then one day when all this is over, then I don't do this anymore. And then you go, oh my gosh, I used to watch this wild woman. She would do makeup tutorials and I still have the towel. And then you'll be wiping your brush off because these are gonna last that long too. Sorry, I have to make myself laugh or I'll cry. And then you'll be wiping it off and you'll be like, aw, Rose. Or, oh, Rose. Hopefully you say, aw, Rose. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. So this might not be a palette for everyone because it's very cool tone, but it's so much fun. I did teach y'all that if you want to get a cool tone palette, but you're still kind of afraid of it, you could just use a very warm base under it, like Soft Brick from my Mob Beauty collab. I did that tutorial on that. And I'm just taking this shade, which is called the Attic Smoky. And I have it on one side of the brush, and what I'm doing is I'm just pushing it into my socket. Just bringing it all the way over. I feel like this is gonna be so pretty. Just a little bit of a, kind of a cool mauve purple. If you say mauve, don't judge me for saying mauve. I would never judge you. Now we're gonna take the same E28 and let's grab this shade, just 2 taps of it. We don't need a lot. Let's start to transition this, just soften that top part so it doesn't look like a harsh line. I'm trying to decide if I want to make it darker. I think I do. I think I want, you know, I'm gonna get out of control. I'm trying. I have just been in the mood to put makeup on. It is so much fun to me again. It's always been fun, and I would never look at this as, oh, I have to go up there and do makeup. But sometimes as an artist, you do feel a little bit more inspiration than other times, and I feel that. I almost feel the way I did when I first got into makeup. I don't know what it is, but I'm happy for it. Now let's use this kind of beigey gray shade here. It's a matte. We're gonna use that and we're gonna put that on our brow bone. Very ghostly. Fun. Now, this color has a little bit of kind of yellowy gold flecks in it, but it is a matte. We call it a sequin. That's the finish. Or we can call it a glitter matty. I'm just so happy. So I'm going to take this on an E27, and I thought I would bring this. This brush just fits so perfectly there. And it gives the eye kind of a fun shape without putting in too much effort. So let's put it there. Press it. We're still going to use our yellow base and our matte yellow. We're just not there yet. And then I'm going to take up some more of that same shade, and then I'm just going to put it through here. So I'm going to take a little bit of micellar water. I'm going to grab my jelly one from Garnier. Found this at Walmart. Dan actually found this for me. Just need a little bit. Let's make sure our lid is nice and clean. I don't want any of that clean canvas on our lid. And then we want to make sure that this dries. But if you just tap this away and just tap, it will dry in 2 seconds. It dries so quickly. We just want to make sure that our lid is dry. The C30 being super precise. Okay, let's grab Sheila. And I'm just wiping off the clean canvas. That should be good. Now we're gonna go into our cream clay eyeshadow. This is for my collab with Mob. And let's grab this color. And the reason I wanted yellow is because yellow, it's a color correcting shade. It's a brightening shade. It's so beautiful on the eyes, but I am gonna show you that we're gonna add a little bit on top of our concealer later to do a really yellow, bright under eye. It's gonna be so much fun. But for right now, look how much I grabbed. The tiniest amount. These are so pigmented. Look at this. And that's on top of bare skin. So you only need a touch. This isn't like a regular classic eyeshadow base. These are eyeshadows, so they are crazy pigmented. And then they're designed to be layered. So once we set with this, it's even going to pop more. So you need the tiniest amount of the cream clay, tiny. So just for reference, I already have some here and that was 1 tap, okay? I'm gonna do 2 more taps in here. So 3 taps is usually enough for this tiny area. This is such a tiny area here. It's just a different formula. But it's a good formula because it's super pigmented. Okay, let's just make sure it's nice and smooth. And it's okay if it kind of goes in here. I don't need it to be a perfect cut crease situation. I'm thinking what I want to do, I'm just smoothing the top part. I'm not adding any more. What I think I want to do is maybe add some more of that yellowy dark shade and kind of connect this. That might be fun. Now let's grab this powder side on our E28. Just going to smooth this out. Make sure it's nice and smooth. That way we're not setting creases, just like our under eye. And then I'm going to press the heck out of this. Go back in, make sure that every single part is super set. Ooh, I love these 2 colors together. I can't really tell you where to get inspiration, but I can tell you where I get inspiration for color combinations. A lot of times I will just go to my mom. She does a lot of crocheting, so I go to fabric stores and I'll look at the fabrics and all of the prints and everything mixed together. And also, this is so corny, but butterflies and birds, they will not let you down on color combinations. Now let's grab our E27 again. We're gonna grab this color. I like how this one, it looks more intense than what it is, but once you put it on, it's so soft that this one right here would be intense. That's nice. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, that's that one right there. See you later. That's literally me with makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick that up and I'm just gonna soften it over into the yellow just a little bit. Ooh, that's fun. Just trying to play with a little bit different shape today. And then I'm trying to decide how I want to do this, because I don't want to just do a black wing, but I do want a little bit of connection there. Now I'm taking the powder yellow, just this one, taking it in the center of that E27, and all I did was just kind of drag it through here. Reminds me of more bird feathers. Very bird brain today. Let's take a little bit of whatever yellow is left on here and just tap it. Just make it a little cohesive. It's always fun to sometimes add, if you're doing a matte shade on your lid, it's kind of fun to add that as a transition in here, just a little bit. We don't have to pick it up and really dig in there or add a lot, but it's kind of fun just to mix it in. This is so pretty to me. I am loving where this is going. You might be thinking this is a nightmare, but to me, I can see our end result. Also, it reminds me of some kind of bird because it's very soft, like they're beautiful soft feathers. Yes. Okay, let's grab that same shade again, the one with the sparkles in it. And I'm trying to decide where we need to go here. Let's start just by pressing. Yeah, that's kind of fun. And we'll just connect it. These are a new style from House of Lashes. The style is Yumi, and I'm loving the lash band. It's so thin. I feel like these are perfect for this look. So soft and fluffy and spiky. I love them. I'm just sitting here having fun. More of the powder. I did put mascara on. I'm gonna do falsies. And then I'm just kind of pulling that through here. It's just the tiniest little things that make your eye makeup look so elevated and just so artistic and fun. That is so pretty. These colors together are just magical. I know that y'all think that yellow is something you might not use. You would be so surprised. And there's a reason that the colors that I chose are brightening corrector colors, and it's because they're just so flattering. And then I wanted something for all skin tones. So that's why we have the 4. So if you've ever wondered what the heck was she thinking, I was thinking outside the box, and I think I thought right. I'm gonna use my Fenty tint stick today. You can do as much or as little of this as you would like. I'm gonna grab my C42, but I wanted to let you know that if you do order one, it's not going to come with the jean hair. I promise. I promise. Jean. I use shade 6 in this. And again, if you want to use a little, you can use a little of this one. I'm going to use a lot. The match is really nice, especially once it gets blended out. Look at that. So nice. And then another reason I like sticks is that they're not messy. Cover up that ear, put a little more there. You can just kind of add it as you go. I really love the formula. It wears beautifully. I've been reaching for it. I reach for it more than my Tom Ford one too. I really think that y'all will like it. So I want to be extra bronzy today. No particular reason, just want to put on too much bronzer. I'm going to grab these Luminous Silk bronzer drops. Love these, by the way. Still haven't found anything quite like them. Y'all know I'm always on the hunt for a dupe, but I haven't been able to find one just yet. Let's grab our C40. Just do some pressing motions. It'll do the work for you. One thing I love about my C40 here, it doesn't flop. Oh, I do not enjoy a floppy brush, because then I don't get my precision. Ooh, that's some nice bronze. So I still want to do the brightened yellowy under eye, but first we need a base. My actual concealer shade is going to be the base, but I'm going to use a lot less of it than I normally would. Sound effects. I'm just going to grab the C31 that we used earlier. We're just going to smooth this out like we always do. Ben is in meetings and I hear him in there. There we go. Now let's lightly wipe this off on Sheila. That should be plenty. Now we're going to take the cream clay shadow. Again, we only need a tiny amount. And if you have a little bit deeper skin tone than I do, I'm a light medium to almost medium skin tone. This is a really good example. Do you remember the viral picture of Kim K? Year of our Lord 2008, I believe. She had banana powder underneath her eyes. She had a very yellow brightening under eye. And for me, pink is just a hair better for brightening. But if you are darker than my skin tone to about medium tan, a yellow under eye is gorgeous. And when I say yellow, it doesn't mean that we're gonna have a banana and a pajama underneath our eye, even for your skin tone, which this looks beautiful on. It just means that yellow is going to really brighten up the under eye. So now let's brighten up just a little bit more. This is going to brighten up the yellow for my skin tone. This is just Stage White. I've been using this nonstop. I mean, I'm talking the tiniest amount because this stuff is pigmented. Just take that and we'll press that, and we're still gonna be yellow, but we're gonna be a little bit brighter shade of yellow for my skin tone. So much fun. Makeup is so much fun. And I just want to reiterate, for my skin tone, pink would be better, but this will definitely work, especially with the little bit more bronze I have on the perimeter of the face. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the powder. I'm just going to take that on the E29, and I'm just going to brighten up over here a little bit more. You can definitely see that difference now. Once the powders come into play, all the shadows go away. So I want something a little bit more beigey. I didn't want anything pink. I feel like pink might just kind of take this somewhere I don't want to go right now. So I love this formula. These are from MAC. These are their Glow Play blushes. This shade is called So Natural. And that's perfect. That's really all I wanted. So I've taught y'all the tip several times, so I'm gonna finish this over on, I'm gonna film a TikTok for it. It's just where I use a clear tacky base, especially if you have contacts. We wanna finish underneath here, but we have our beautiful under eye done, and we don't want to have any fallout. So just applying a really tacky base. This one from Milk is my favorite. We would just apply that right under here, and then the shadow just absolutely goes there and nowhere else. And this is such a good tip, especially if you wear contacts or have sensitive eyes. But again, I've shown it here. I'll show it again, but I wanted to film it over there. I'm not going to finish my under eye until I'm done with everything else. So I want a super taupey lip. I'm actually going to start with just a little bit of lip liner just to kind of lay down a base first. Don't even worry about perfecting. I'm just kind of getting my really good taupey situation going here. Now I'm going to finish up with the lip liner just to really perfect. And now that I have this gloss on, it's actually so much easier to line the lips. Then let's cool it off. I've taught y'all a lot, but I definitely have taught y'all about blue cooling lipsticks or even your natural lip color. I don't want to get my wand dirty, so I'm going to put this on the back of my hand and we'll just apply it with our C30. Try to put stuff away. It gets all outlandish around these parts. Okay, ready? I love this formula so much. It's not going to be that scary once it's on, I promise. And this is that Milk Lip Oil Gloss that I absolutely love. Ah! Fun. All right, I'm back. And remember I use this shade first, okay, underneath here. And then I'm smudging that with, ran away, this shade. I'm just gonna tap that underneath. I don't care how smudgy it gets under there. Smudgel it up. I was gonna do bottom lashes, but I just got summoned into a meeting, so I have to hop over there. Good timing though, at least we got finished here. This is probably one of my favorite combination colors that I have ever done. I love this. By the way, these are softy, wafty deliciousness. I think once I'm done with my meeting, I'm going to wipe this off, put on a black base, because I want to see, is it this color? No, it wasn't that one. I do like that one, but that's not it. I like all the colors. Y'all can't trust me. Don't ever ask me my favorite color. It just depends on the day. This is the one. This one, I want to put on a black base immediately. So I'm going to wipe this off and I'm going to do that. But I got to go hop in this meeting. I love you. In case nobody has told you today, I love you so much. No idea what I'm posting tonight, but I will see you there in the comments.